game after such a grinding season, but what's better than a winner-go-home game, especially when that's the case for both teams? Should be a lot of fun to watch.
Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your 2018 San Diego Padres.
Quickly now, a look at the two men with a lot on their shoulders. Our two starters here in this wild card matchup. And now a chance to meet the Mets. Giro, tell us about this lineup as they try to survive the wild card game.
Matty, you take a look at this lineup. I find myself thinking back to my playing days when I knew I had the ace on the mound. It had to be win day, and when you get in the car to drive to the yard, you tell yourself, even though you felt bad about it, just get 2 or 3. All the pressure's on the big boy to have to execute, and he usually does. Look for this lineup to try and execute and score, manufacture 1 or 2 runs early in this one.
Here's Javier Baez. Previous history with Blake Snell. He's 1 for 4.
There's a hard-hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
Baez, a native of Puerto Rico, is a middle infielder by trade, of course, usually a shortstop, but they've got him at second base in this one.
Yeah, this one kind of reminds me of how I was raised. I came up as a shortstop, and everyone thinks you could just go over to second base, seamless transition. Not the case. It kind of feels like you're stepping on a different part of the earth right there. Everything's happening at way different angles. Turning a double play at second base becomes a real focal point and stuff you have to work on. Shortstop, the angles are all moving in front of you, all moving towards first base. This is interesting.
First offering on its way. And that one right down Main Street.
Hey, I know it's early and we're in the first right here, but he's going to have to work that heater to both sides of the plate. He cannot get away with missing over the heart of the plate all night.
Runner goes for second. Pitch inside the throw. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Trying to get into scoring position, but instead the inning is over. Another look at the throwdown that results in a third out on the bases. Coverage of the wild card game rolls on after this. With a moment here in downtown San Diego, a look at the Padres starting lineup. What's important for this lineup as you look to earn a berth into the division series, D-Row?
Well, Matt, this goes for both lineups. They know they're dealing with a tough test in a pitcher's park, but they can't let that bother them too bad, or they'll walk out of here a 3-4 game set, 0 for 12, 0 for 15. They have to find a way to stay within themselves, line drive approach. One will carry out of here if they get it.
1-1 to San Diego's leadoff batter.
That's a well-placed fastball right there, just off the outside. If you can get guys to expand the strike zone and go after that pitch, you're going to have a lot of success. No luck that time, though.
DeGrom has both great strikeout stuff and exceptional command on the mound to go with it. A rare combination, but one that makes him one of the best in our sport.
Matty V, you talked about it. He doesn't walk a whole lot of guys. Well, if you don't walk a lot of guys, that means you have to throw the ball in the strike zone. And when you do, with great stuff like this guy has, he racks up the strikeouts. There aren't a lot of guys that get strikeouts by throwing the ball in the strike zone. This is one of the few that does it.
Curveball got him swinging for the first out. And that'll bring in Adam Frazier. Here's the first pitch to him. A ball and no strikes. Time to take a look at the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Mike Fillmore.
Hey, you know, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, he'll give a little bit off the edges, but he gets the respect not only from the pitchers, but from the players because his zone is consistent.
Yeah, as long as he's consistent, Dan, I'm okay with Mike Fillmore's zone. If a pitcher's pounding that zone, he wants to give a little bit off the outer edge, I'm okay with that.
The 1-2. And he chased it in the dirt. He makes the throw to first. 2 down. Now at the plate, Manny Machado looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. And that's taken high and outside for ball 1. A ball and a strike now to Machado.
Hey, nice adjustment right there for him to get on top of that baseball and drive it to the corner. The first pitch he obviously tried to overthrow, got under it, and it sailed on him a little bit.
Count is 1-2 now. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in. Make him prove he can adjust before you do.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And now a ball lifted into the air out towards center field. Pilar will get there, and he puts it away to retire the. So stepping in, Pete Alonso. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Pete Alonso.
Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1.
Well, if you can throw it for a strike consistently, a first pitch changeup is effective. Hitters are almost never looking for it.
A ball and a strike to the Mets first baseman. Alonso is certainly known in part for power at the plate, in particular in these types of matchups against a left-hand. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Pham is going to get back, and he'll put this one away on the warning track for the first out. Striding into the box, Michael Conforto, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Swinging a ball line hard towards short, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
Into the box now, J.D. Davis, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2. Conforto leads off first with 1 away. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. Now batting, Kevin Pilar. Previous history with Blake Snell. He's got 4 hits and 10 at-bats. No balls and a strike to count. And he misses with it, 1-1. No score here as we play inning number 2. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Pham moves over, and the inning is over. So no runs here on a base hit. Digging in, Fernando Tatis. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that one just missed outside. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line in right. Conforto is over to his left as he snags this one for the first out of the inning. Next to the plate for the Padres, Eric Hosmer. First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie. Bottom of the second here with no score. A ball and a strike to the Padres first baseman. Hard hit ball to second. Played on the backhand. On to first, and there were 2 down. Here's Will Myers. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a knee-high fastball.
He looks really strong here early in this game, and that fastball is a good example. put that thing in a great spot and right where he wanted it.
Ball one. 2 out, nobody on. And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Ouch back. Standing in, Jake Worth.
Jake Worth.
He's set and the pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Conforto is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. At the plate, James McCann will match up with Blake Snell now to lead off the inning. First offering on its way. Hit in the air down the right field line, but this is going to wind up a foul ball.
Nope.
And a fastball just below the knees, ball one. Skied into straightaway right. Myers is under it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Striding in, Jacob deGrom. First pitch on its way. Pulled toward right center field. Myers on the move. He makes the running play. 2 down. So digging in now, Jeff McNeil. He singled his last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. A high fastball is in there.
You know, hats off to the pitcher right there. You got a great hitter at the plate. It's early in the count, and he wanted to get ahead. Nice challenge pitch right there.
1-1 to the Mets leadoff hitter.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Frozen on the fastball. Never had a chance, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Mets. Home half of the third. Next to bat will be Victor Caratini as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. First delivery to him on the way. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
And he got him. Stepping into the box, Blake Snell. First pitch coming. Here it is. Breaking ball stays high. Padres still with the big goose egg in the hit column thus far. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. 1-1. Fastball down below the knees.
Well, these are just extra pitches that are just going to add to your pitch count. He's not trying to work around him, and no reason to, but sometimes you just lose the strike zone for no apparent reason.
3-1 to him now. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
3-2.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. So striding in, Tommy Pham. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Now, I know he struck out there, but for a pitcher, that's a pretty solid at bat. Anytime you can make an opposing pitcher out there work and throw quite a few more extra pitches, that's a quality AB in my book.
Here's a little chopper up the middle. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Padres down in order. Digging in, Javier Baez. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Chopped weakly to the left. Machado has to hurry. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth.
Up next for the Mets.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Francisco Lindor. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Curveball looked at here for strike one. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Lindor, a native of Puerto Rico, he was selected in the first round back in 2011.
Yeah, Matty, you cannot miss on your first rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. And he misses with that one down and in. It's a full count now, 3-2. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Smoke toward third. Machado is there. Throw gets him, 2 down.
The batter, first baseman.
Ready for another chance. Pete Alonso. He flew out in his last at bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a fastball just a bit high. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
A ball and 2 strikes now. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Mets go down 1. Digging in now, Adam Frazier set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Here's Manny Machado now. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Machado, a 25-year-old. He was a first-round pick back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Yeah, Matty, you cannot miss on your first rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
And they'll just make him throw one over here. 3-1. And this is knocked down on the mound. Safe after the recovery throw. Good effort, but now we have to wonder whether or not he's going to be okay.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step one, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
Stepping in now, Fernando Tatis. As he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now. Got him. First baseman Eric Hosmer is in.
First baseman, Eric Hosmer.
First delivery to him on the way. Smoked on the ground up the middle. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. Padres.
Leading off for the Mets, The right fielder.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. And a breaking ball stays outside.
If you're ever going to see a position player go to the mound, it's going to be in a situation like this. Get him to relax a little bit, focus on his mechanics, and get that fastball back in the zone. Can't allow this guy to lead off walk.
Throw on to first is in time to get him, so that'll go down as a strikeout and a 2-3 putout for out number 1. In now, J.D. Davis. Pitch on the way. Cold strike at the letters, 0-1.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Stepping up now, Kevin Pillar. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up. He's been pitching really well so far in this one as we cruise into the middle innings. One of the big reasons why, 80% first pitch strike ratio. If he continues that, he might be able to finish this one.
Down the first baseline, fielded cleanly by Hosmer, and he will make it to the bag, a step ahead of the runner, and that ends the down in order go the Mets. Halfway home, still no score. Back alongside Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as Will Myers is set to lead things off. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Yeah, Matty, not only is this guy using all 4 quadrants, he's elevating, getting their eye level up with a quality fastball.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
He's got to find a way to set his sights down, but if I'm the pitcher, I continue to climb that ladder until he makes an adjustment.
High in the air out to center field. Pillar's there. 1 out.
Up next for the Padres.
Stepping in, Jake Worth.
Jake Worth.
50th pitch of the game on its way. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. No runs, just 1 hit. No errors in the ballgame for the Padres. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Moving under it, Conforto. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
The catcher, number 17.
Now in the box, Victor Caratini, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Looks at a slider over the outer half for strike 2.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. 3 up. At the plate, James McCann comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First offering on its way. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Well, you know you've got it working on the mound when they're swinging right through it, even when you're putting it right down the middle of the strike zone. Not the greatest of game plans, though.
A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Pham has a read on it. Makes the play, one away.
Now batting.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Jacob deGrom. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Jeff McNeil. He got called out on strikes his last time through. High in the air down the right field line. And foul. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes, the count now with the bases empty and 2 away. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And he'll hang in here as he reaches to foul this one away.
I'm shocked he was even able to foul that one away. Now he's got to set his sights back over the heart of the plate and maybe be ready for something inside.
Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ballgame, and that one ends the inning. Mets go down 1-2-3. We are still scoreless. Now to the plate, Blake Snell. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Enter. Now.
And the pitch. A ball and no strikes. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
In this situation right here, I'm protecting my pitcher from himself. I know he wants to swing the bat and let the boys know in the clubhouse that he can do his job, but I'm probably putting a take sign on right here.
Too high that time, and it's 3-1. The high fastball is in there. Oh, and they pulled a string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight. Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Tommy Pham. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Low for ball 1. That's wide, 2-0.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
3-0 to him now. The 3-0. Comes with a fastball, but it's outside for ball 4. Stepping in, Adam Frazier. A strikeout and a lineout for him so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that one just missed outside.
A lot of times you'll see the take sign after 5 straight balls to start the inning, but with the middle of the order up at the plate here, I wouldn't be surprised if he's turned loose. Just has to be the right pitch to hack at.
Now the 2-0 home. In the dirt here. And a very big mistake, as that'll move the possible go-ahead run into scoring position. Now here's the drive out to right center field. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score. And he is out at third. So credit him with a double and an RBI here. Here's Manny Machado now. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. Here's the first pitch to him. And that one stayed too low apparently. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. And the changeup is way low that time.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Now the 2-1 pitch is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit, but that'll be off the wall in right center. Around second, he's on his way to third, and they'll keep it going here as he's into third base with a triple.
You'll see right there that this is a shot to right center, and the fielder can't cut it off. He was turning those legs on the base pass, making it to third with a triple.
In now, Fernando Tatis, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. No hits to this point. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch just a tick behind for a strike.
That's what you call a challenge fastball right there, boys. I don't know if he was necessarily trying to miss up in the zone like he did, but he got away with it right there and put the fastball by him.
Hit weakly on the ground to short. He's got to hurry. Throw in time, and the side is retired. I have to imagine there's a full moon tonight, judging by this bunch. We're back. Here's Javier Baez. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. So here's Francisco Lindor now. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the break, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
1-1 the count now. And we'll turn to the slider here, and it just misses. 2-1 now.
That's a really tough pitch to do anything with. The backdoor slider just off the plate, just missing the strike zone. That's nearly an unhittable pitch to hit for a hitter.
Hit on the ground out to short. Tatis ranges to his left. And there are 2 away now. Stepping into the box, Pete Alonso. And the pitch. A shot to first base and caught there to end the inning. Down in order go the Mets. They still trail 1-0. Ready for another shot now. Eric Hosmer, 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
Yeah, and this is the guy for me. I think this is...
Big swing, and this one's launched to right field and deep. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. Takes a knee-high fastball. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far. Here's Will Myers.
The right fielder, number 4.
First delivery to him on the way.
Myers.
Now there's a changeup to start him out, but it drops low and away for ball 1. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
Do you take your chances in this situation as a hitter, knowing he's just missed outside 2 pitches in a row, and dive a little bit and try and drive something in the opposite field?
Now the 2-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
Boy, he center cut that fastball. It comes in the high 90s, but that's a dangerous location no matter how hard you throw.
Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that is going to sneak on through into right. It's a 1-out single.
Hey guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
Into the box, Jake Worth, as he'll get out ahead of a changeup and swing through it for strike 1.
Hey, sometimes you have to look at it like it's not how or how many. Pitching very well into this one into the late innings, and his first pitch strike percentage less than 50%. He'd like it to be a lot higher than that. He's making it very difficult on himself, but he's still getting outs.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Ripped down the line. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. Myers rounds third and is digging for the plate. And he's safe at the plate. And they now lead by 2.
Boy, I'd say what, that's a big RBI late in the game here. They take a 2-0 lead here. The way the pitching's been for them tonight, they're sitting in a pretty good spot.
Yeah, Dan, they've gotten great pitching all game long, and all that extra run can do is give you a little bit more confidence. You don't have to pitch with such tension out there, fearful of making one mistake.
Next to bat will be Victor Caratini. And so take a look at ball one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. A ball and a strike.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
The 1-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. And he makes the throw to first. Caratini is retired. 2 down now. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Blake Snell. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned a chance to take this at-bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him. He's been exciting to watch, and he's really had this crowd behind him the entire game.
Hey, he's been on point from the start of this game. Just pounding the zone with a high 90s fastball. It almost looks like he's gotten stronger as the game's gone on.
Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Padres pick up a run on the RBI double. Digging in once again, Michael Conforto. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
Digging in to try it again, J.D. Davis. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
Now the pitch. And he jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. Worth ranging back. On the warning track, he makes the catch. So striding forward now, Kevin Pillar. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. The 1-2. And he fouls this one off.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think, if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
Fouled away. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
Pham is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Mets go down 1-2-3. They're down 2-0. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Dylan Betances will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Albert Almora will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Conforto has it in his tracks. 1 away.
Now batting.
Stepping up to the plate, Adam Frazier. In his last at-bat, he was thrown out trying to stretch a double into a triple. Now the pitch. And it's fouled away. Ready with the 0-1. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now.
And it looks now like a right-hander's begun to get loose in the Mets bullpen.
Here's a fastball now that sits softly down the line to third. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Third baseman, number 13.
Here's Manny
Machado.
Betances sets. First pitch on the way. Hey now.
You know, I doubt he wanted to get that tight with the fastball there, but hey, this is a guy you certainly don't want to let him get his arms extended. He's the kind of guy that can hurt you.
The 1-0 home is swung on and missed. Strike one.
Yeah, this guy's having a good day right there. You can tell he is all over. His timing is spot on. This pitching staff is going to have to find a way to attack him a little differently.
The 1-1 home is strike two, swinging.
2 strikes.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. A nighttime view of what they call America's finest city, San Diego, California. Few would argue. Thanks for joining baseball on the show.
Leading off for the Mets, the catcher, number 33.
Here's the first pitch.
McCann.
Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike.
Guys, I've been really impressed with him tonight. I mean, he's carving these guys up with all of his pitches.
Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Now the 0-2 pitch. And another foul ball. Ready with another 2-strike offering. Hit hard to the right. Foul.
Keep battling, young man. 3 foul balls in a row. He is calibrating that heater and the off speed. Let's see if he can catch something on the barrel.
Ooh, tough to lay off there, but it's called the ball 1-2.
Hey, I can understand why he wanted to elevate the fastball right there. This batter's eyes have been lit up since he stepped in the box. Let's see if he gets him fishing on something breaking in the dirt right here.
Ready with another 2-strike offering. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Looks to me like he's starting to labor a bit out there right now. He's pretty deep into this thing, and he's throwing a lot of pitches to this batter. Hasn't been able to put him away yet.
Ready with another 2-strike offering. And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at-bat.
When you're this deep into a start, it can be really exhausting and annoying when a hitter makes you work as hard as he did right there. He got the strikeout, that's great, but he's probably thinking, get that guy out of here.
Here's the first pitch. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball. 1 out, nobody on. Ball and a strike.
There's a called strike on a fastball up in the zone. We're seeing more of that from pitchers nowadays. With the launch angles, guys are looking for the ball down in the zone. If a pitcher can pitch up in the zone like that pitch right there, you can go ahead and make some hay.
And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Around second now, and they still haven't flagged this one down.
And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
And in the 9th inning, every team's goal is to bring that.
Here comes the Padre manager up out of the dugout heading for the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
Throw on to first, and the Mets are down to their final out. Here's Javier Baez, and their season hangs in the balance here as they're down to their final out. Here's the first pitch. A curveball that catches the inside corner.
Love that pitch right there, and he executed it perfectly. A big arcing curveball.
And the curveball bounces here, but a good job behind the plate to keep it at arm's length. Almora at third with 2 away. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening. A big crowd here downtown. 42,445 on their feet in San Diego. And he strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate but could not cash in.
Wow, talk about a do-or-die situation. Amazing. They find a way to win the wild card game and advance to the division series. I know the home crowd made a difference, cheering them on, and now they have all the momentum going into the next round.
One final check of the line score as you see the key players there in this shutout victory. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Well, they sent him out there to try to finish off the complete game, but he wound up needing a little bit of help from his friends in the bullpen. Still, 8 1/3 quality innings is a great start any way you slice it.
The final line score of our ball game tonight for the victorious San Diego Padres. 2 runs on 5 hits. No errors. They left 4 men on base. For the Mets, no runs, 3 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base.